In this video, we are simplifying polynomials. In our first example, we have this problem, and I would pause the video if you already know how to do it, and come back and see how you did. First thing you do is you put together your x squareds, because all we're doing is adding them together. I have 7 plus 4, which would give me 11x squared. Then I can put together my x's. I have 3x minus 7x. That is negative 4x. Then I have negative 3 plus 6, which is plus 3. Now if you have a TI-83 or 84 graphing calculator, you can go to y equals, put the original problem into y1, what you believe the answer is into y2. Press second graph and look in your table, and you're looking where all y1 equals y2. You want both of these columns to have the same numbers. Number 2, pause the video and see if you come up with the right answer. Okay, I have negative 3x squared and 4x squared. 4 minus 3 is 1. I have 1x squared. I have 4x plus 6x, which is 10x. And then I have negative 4 plus 7, which is 3. The next one. You notice that there are parentheses, but there is a plus sign in between. So when there's a plus sign, you can just go ahead. Now you don't have to rewrite them, but sometimes it's easier to do it and to get rid of the parentheses. So now after I rewrote it, because everything just stayed the same, now combine like terms. 3x squared plus 2x squared. 3 plus 2 is 5x squared. X plus x gives me 2x. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. On the next one, we have on number 4, if you notice now this time though, we have a minus sign in between the parentheses. Well, that does change something. The first part of this stays the same, so I'll write it out. 3x squared minus 3x minus 9. This is like a negative 1 right here. You have to do hippity-hoppity distributive property. Take negative 1 times 7x squared minus 7x squared. Negative 1 times negative 6, which gives you a positive 6. Negative 1 times 4x, which is minus 4x. Now let's combine like terms. I've got 3x squared minus 7x squared, which is negative 4x squared. Negative 3x minus 4x, negative 7x. Negative 9 plus 3 minus 3. Now you have 5 and 6. I would pause the video and try and do these two problems and come back and see how you did. Okay, on number 5, you notice again that there's a minus inside in between the two parentheses. I'll rewrite the first one. And now I need to multiply by negative 1. That's negative 2x squared. A negative times a negative is a positive. Positive x. Negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. Now I have 3x squared minus 2x squared. That is 1x squared. Negative 4x plus 1x. Negative 3x. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. This would be my final answer. On number 6, now I'll show it this way. You don't even have to rewrite it. There's a plus sign in between it, so nothing changes. So I have 4x squared plus 6x squared. 10x squared. I have 3x plus 6x, which gives me a positive 9x. 2 plus 3, which is 5. Now let's look at number 7. It says to find the perimeter, and it gives us a shape and it has 2 of the sides labeled. Well, we know on a rectangle that both the opposite sides are the same. So this will be x plus 3, and this one will be 3x plus 2. Now perimeter means to add up all sides. So for my perimeter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up all my x's. I've got 3x and 1x is 4x, plus 3 more, 7, plus 1 more, 8x. Then I add up all my numbers. 3 plus 3 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's my perimeter. Number 8, even though it's a different shape, it doesn't matter. It's still the same concept. Press pause and see how you do. Well, on this one, I have 3x and 1x. That gives me 4x. Then I have 7 plus 3 is 10, 11, 12. And there's my perimeter. Okay, pause the video and see how you do on this one. You should have labeled negative x plus 3 here and 3x plus 4 here. Now my perimeter, I add up all my x's. 3 plus 3 is 6, minus 1 and minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5, minus 1 more is 4x. 3 plus 3 is 6, that's 10, and that's 14. There's my perimeter. Number 10. Find this perimeter, press pause, and see how you do. This is x plus 4, 10x minus 2. I will add my x's up. That's 20, 21, 22. 22x, 4 plus 4 is 8, minus 2 is 6, minus 2 is 4. And there's your perimeter.